Hello viewers, and welcome back to part 2. We're going to go over some of the basic preparation steps and actually try and lay some tile here. So I've got a little bit of work already underway. First thing you'll always want to do before placing any tile is take good measurements along the entire width from the top of the sill, the lower part of your countertop, to the bottom of your cabinets. If you've got variations in this of, let's say, a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch, you can tend to work these out over a distance. It's just important to know what they are so you can bend the tile accordingly as you place it. If you've got variations that are greater than that, you need to maybe start thinking about other more innovative methods as crooked cutting of tiles or possibly moving or adjusting your countertop. One of the issues immediately seen for my countertop is we have a seam here in the formica. This tends to be a point of weakness in most countertops of this style and tends to bow here, and actually mine is opening. The joint is starting to pop a little bit. What I've done is I've taken a 2x4, screwed that to the top of the joint, pressing it down and closing it, and adhered it using the strength in the back of the stud wall. Now while that was holding it, underneath the countertop, as you can see, there is a metal bracket that I installed about most of the way on both sides of the joint. Hopefully when I release the 2x4 it will cause it to, that will then support and keep the joint closed. But for the essence of this video, you can see we do have some tile mastic applied already, and this is less is more with this stuff, no doubt. I'm kind of get you a little bit closer to see it, but you can see that if you start applying too much, it will actually pop through the joints and you'll start picking it up on your hands when you're placing the tile. So using the trowel, I tend to use the narrow end in this application just because I've got so many fixtures and features to work around. The full width tends not to be as useful. So just using firm strokes, you want to take and apply the tile mastic, coming at it from a couple of different directions. Hit any areas that seem a little light, but you also want to make sure you make a couple of passes cleaning the trowel to remove any excess. So once we have the excess removed here, we've got our next piece of tile, and we're actually going to place that in part 3 of our series.